Thanks for purchasing the Eclypse Astra. Today we're going to show you how to assemble it. First step, open the box, take all the contents out, and lay it out on a table. Inside the box, you'll have the bike wrapped in its protective wrapping, the charger in a white box, and then a small parts box with all the tools and other parts you need to finish the assembly of the bike. Take all the protective zip ties off and wrapping and discard. Inside the small parts box, you'll find the owner's manual, number plate and stickers, the battery, and tools and hardware needed for assembly. Now you're ready to put the handlebars on. First step to do that is to turn the stem and the fork legs around facing the front of the bike. The stem will be facing the front of the bike, and the small tabs on the bottom of the fork legs will be facing forward as well. Now that the stem's facing forward, it's time to take the faceplate of the stem off. Using the small Allen wrench, remove all 4 bolts. Bring the handlebars up to the stem. The controller with the red button will be on the right-hand side of the bike. The brake lever will be on the left-hand side of the bike. Reinstall the faceplate of the stem and install all 4 bolts. Once you've got your bolts started, snug them up slightly, but not completely tight, so that you can adjust your handlebar to the proper position. You want the handlebar centered in the stem and vertically parallel with the fork legs. Now that the handlebar's in the right position, fully tighten the 4 stem bolts. Next step is to install the foot peg cover. It only goes on one way. Place it on the foot pegs. Then using your hardware, 1 bolt, 1 lock washer, 1 standard washer, and again the small Allen wrench, install the bolts into the foot peg. Repeat on the other side with the additional hardware. Now you're almost finished. One of the last steps is going to be to install the front wheel. Begin by removing the small plastic fork brace from the front fork legs. First step to installing the front wheel is to loosen the axle nuts, but you don't have to take them all the way off. Slide the 2 small washers to the outside of the axle nearest to the nut and install the front wheel into the fork legs. An important part of installing the front wheel is to rotate the inside washer with the safety tab and insert that tab into the small hole in the fork leg. Hand tighten the nut on both sides. Now that you've hand tightened the axle nuts, it's time to fully tighten them with the tool provided on both sides of the front wheel. Last thing to do is install the battery. Slides into the grooves with a click, and you're all done. Before you power on your Astra, make sure you double check all the bolts and fasteners to make sure that they're secure. Power on the Astra by pushing the red button until you hear an audible beep. Thanks again for purchasing the Eclypse Astra. I hope you guys enjoy it.